take over. Right, let me just load the stream up on myself. Hasn't come through yet. Here we go. Right then. So, I'll just start work as there's no people watching, so there's no point showing you guys around, because I'll do that later. Right, so this is the village we're going to do work on today. And I'm going to put in a church first. It's going to be the plan. So import the church. Control B. Hi Lewis. Think we can go there, and then we'll move the war memorial that I quickly added to the Eng Agri Farm to the Eng Agri Manor Farm Eng Agri V whatever, but I added it. We'll put that over here. I think that ought to be that way. Let's find the rotation of the church. -20 while we go. Do you want to see the shed for the combine is stored in this shed. Yeah, combine, butt rake, forages are all in that shed. Tractors are in that one, along with any loose bit that's on the back of it, and then this is kind of grain here on this side. They're all grain, and then that's kind of balers, that sort of thing. And then often rental trailers and a forage wagon end up down here. That's the fertilizer refill, and that's the seed refill. Fuel's over here, just there. Got some maize around there, we've seen before. And there's obviously the pit here, and then the yard, the cow farm yard, needs a lot of work, but got the pit there. That's the muck pit, but I want to change it. I want to put in another shed. Just needs some more work. I'm not too great with the animal stuff though. Hi Martin. And then I've swapped the border for this wire fence that goes across to another grass field. You've got a whole crop field. Well, that's my plan anyway, but it is just I think it's a barley or it's a wheat, one of them. Yeah, it's a wheat, barley. Double gate on there. Going up a bit of a track with grass down it. Into a grass field. Track snakes to the right. Going down to the maize field. And to is this wheat or barley? I can't remember. Wheat field through the back. Grass fields over there. Another maize field if you go through this grass field. There is the village. Here with the toast houses. This is your house. Well, whoever's playing its house. The spawn points at the door. A bit of a garden going on. Terraced housing, washing lines and things. Just trying to not put too many objects in areas that you're never going to use because it's waste. Thanks Martin. And then this is the pub with the back door with the egg sell point. All the chairs and things, tables. The sign, this is the original sign from Manor Farm. I'm yet to change that to the village name. The village name was Yeah, we do have a lot of contracts. I'm only doing this for an hour because I was asked to do a stream and because I wanted to get some more work done on it. The village name was going to be Thornbury, but that's just a bit of an idea. It's not definite necessarily, and so there might be Thornbury Inn. I'm not sure on that. Hi Irish, Irish Gaming. Anyway, back to this. That's even worse. Try positive 20. Hey, there we go. That's about right. Got some gravestones as well. A lot of the objects have come from Sandy Bay. I'm just going to put in the church first of all, and then we might make a start on putting the road in for the arable farm. Which will be over there somewhere. It's a bit too close. Gives you a bit of insight into how this is going to look. Once it's all done and tested, I'll release an amount of subs that I'll be asking for in order to release it. Obviously we'll be playing it and testing it as the virtual farm, I think's the plan. But that's Connor's department, so if he doesn't want to do that, then we won't. But I think it would be quite nice to kind of have all the contracting and the whole our farm is kind of one with same equipment, same contractors, all that sort of thing. I'm not going to put too many in because it means more map objects, but if you want to have enough to make it feel somewhat realistic, although obviously no one wants to have large amounts of dead people because that's not very nice. But quite possibly, I'm not entirely sure how the highest quality is for my streams, but streams will be less than my videos because lower quality because it's a stream, so I got to upload it constantly. So that's probably why. If it's less than normal, then that's probably why. I think that'll do. We'll put the wall around, find a wall. Same as that one will do. I do quite like that grassfield entrance there. It's going to be a nice one to bring the forager down. It'll be quite a nice silage field, that one. Not the biggest in the world, but it'll be quite nice. make the wall too tall. I think that actually might be a bit too of a greater angle, possibly. You could get some houses that border silage fields. Um, what, what do you mean? You can't get different players living in different houses, if that's what you mean. But there are cars and things outside. They're not uninhabited, if you like. Washing on the line, that sort of stuff. Not entirely sure exactly what you mean, but if that's what you mean, I hope it answered your question. It's a bit of a treat, isn't it? If you are like a 5-year-old kid, would it not be would it not be quite a fascination to see a bunch of tractors and forage harvester screaming and working in the field right in front of your house? I know I would have been sat at my window at that age if it was like that. The map, I intend to hopefully release it on YouTube and Facebook, but this is an edit slash complete revamp of Manor Farm and the heavy extension. So I've contacted Chris7710 about trying to do this project and releasing it and permissions and sort of thing, but I haven't got any word from him. But I might be able to speak to WBF, because I know he works with him a lot, so he might have an idea of whether that's something that's going to go or be feasible or not. But hopefully it'll be changed enough for them to say, actually, you're not stealing my work, so that's fine. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Certainly got to change the pub, because otherwise it's the same pub, exactly the same pub. So tell me in the stream what texture you think I ought to put down on the floor surrounding this church, because obviously, it's not. I suppose you could just leave it as the grass and put paths up and stuff, but we'll give it a go. Obviously I don't want to make it concrete, because that's just wrong, but your suggestions would be taken on board. And I suppose that's the good thing about doing this in the stream. You guys can see how it's going and get excited and put your thoughts in and all that sort of stuff. Because no one has actually got this map. Yeah, I could put a tree. The leaves don't appear to be working correctly at the moment, so I won't do that, but put a tree like there somewhere. That might be quite nice. Remove those two. You'll have to let me know whether the stream is that interesting, being on my own and all that sort of stuff, and it's not, well, it is FS, but it's not like exactly, well, you're making a map, you're not playing it, if you know what I mean. So you guys will have to let me know whether you want to see more of this, less of this, stop now, all that sort of stuff. What do you guys make of my Brompton part 2? I know it's quite long. It was going to be like 45 minutes with the both parts together, which is what I intended, but split them up because I no way I'm uploading a 45-minute episode. Took 2.5 hours as it was to upload this part, so I think we'll leave that there. It's close enough to the hedge. Let's go and find a big tree. Let's use that one. Does that look good? A bit further back maybe. There. It's probably alright. And then looks a bit weird. I don't know. It'll be out when it's out, and it'll be, I'm not committing to anything, and I'll try and make it as soon as possible. Both for myself, because I want to play it, and for anyone who wants to use it. Yeah. Just the trouble with that is that, well, I suppose it could go between the other hedge, but I was just thinking, because like you'd have to have like hedges either going up either side, and that'd be the only thing or something. But you could do it. But for now, I'll just leave it simple, and at the end of the day, it's not too bad. You're not going to be up this end of the map too much, apart from just to drive out that lane in, turn right. Maybe sell your eggs if you got any. In the way I want to make this map detailed, because it'll be nice, but it will burn PCs that can't can't handle it quite easily if it is. So I don't want to go too over the top on that front. Hi Mike. One sec guys. Right, sorry about that. So, can you see the yard? Yes, you can see the yard. Let's finish doing this church for a second though. Extra grass. No, that looks weird. Definitely not that. I think that'll be fine. Yeah, that looks fine to me. Because I want it to be cut permanently looking cut, if you know what I mean. Because churchyards are usually well kept. So that'll fit in nicely. In terms of the yard, Mike, there's the current Eng Agri yard, which has been edited over what you've seen before in other videos, and streamed. Well, not streams because I haven't streamed this map, but and then there's the actual the cow farm still kind of remains, but it needs a lot of work. And then there's going to be an arable farm, which hopefully, if we get time, we'll start to put the roads in for that, so you get a vague idea of what that's going to be like. Tell me what you guys think about putting a horse yard in to sell bales, or just kind of another small, say, beef farm, and then we can actually sell bales there. That might be something that less farms do. But the stream won't be going on for that long, so we definitely won't be doing a great deal of that. Yes, so carry on putting this down. Hi, the Minecraft King. And hello, LG Agriculture. Right, I think it was Mike who wanted to see the yard. Yeah, this is the edited cow yard. So the entrance used to be over here. I've changed it to a swing in for going down there with the bale storage area. Got the sheep yard, which is basically unchanged, but you entrance it through here now. I didn't show you anyone the field layout, I don't think, really. There's a grass field down here. Going to, this used to be 2. Basically, I've changed the border out so it's a bit wider, and 3 into 2 sort of thing. This is 1 field, it used to be 2. It's going to be bigger when I've got rid of these houses, which is why I was doing the village. And then that's entranced by this nice bridge. Go down there, to tracting. This is a grass field. Sorry, I didn't show this bit. Yeah, the extra pit in here. That's the muck pit, but I want to change all that out, so it's going to be in the shed, and put probably a sort of old shed here, something like that, with a wire fence. Got the grass field with the sort of whole crop barley field up the edge of a track. The track weaves then up to the other side of the fence, going to the maize field, and then over to the wheat field. And if you go through this grass field, you got the maize field there. This is one large silage field. Well, you can do whatever you want with it, but it's probably a silage field. That's another grass field. 2 more grass fields here, but this is going to be expanded up to the road. This is going to be a bit bigger. This is another field that's been put in with a track down the edge of the dealership here. They're the maize fields that we've seen. This is the edited yard with the new shed, which has got a grain store on the back. It's got a fertiliser trigger, seed trigger, another silage pit, grass field, and then the two working sheds there. All got lights, contractor's logo. This is your beet field with maize around the outside. Another grass field going up to the road there. This is another maize field. There's also a entrance to the back of this, so because this bit's whole maize, so you can just kind of cart through this field rather than traipsing around the corner sort of thing. That's about all I've done on that front. Well, I say all, it's quite a long time to do, but yes. So I was thinking of having my plan was to have like some sort of other farm, small yard here, some sort of small yard to sell bales, whether it's horses or just some beef farm or something like that, on there, and then it leads into an OSR field, go around here somewhere, with a road that comes up, there's that road, and the road will probably come up about there, going up to a, what did I... to draw some quick sort of sketches of vaguely how I wanted it, with possible barley fields going up this side of the road, and then a wheat field it might be, and then a barley. Then the track comes off the road that goes that way down to the Agri Farm somewhere here, with a barley field on that side and an OSR field between the track and the road, with a grass field over there, and then out the other side of the farm on that side there's going to be wheat, and then have a Yeah, and then have a grass field on this side of this side on the back of the arable farm, then with a maize field that goes round, and then wheat. It's sort of inside it, so like the maize field's L-shaped and the wheat's inside it, and then there's a maize and BJ over there. So that's kind of it, really. And then grass and whole crop wheat on this side is kind of the plan. So let's have a look at putting a road down. Yeah. Placeable roads can be a nightmare. But when it's relatively flat, it's not too much of a problem. The map is mostly flat, but this area is all quite... There's a hill on this area, which goes up and down along here. And along here, this sort of thing. So, if you've got too big a header width, then you might start to slide. Let's just find a gentle curve we can put in. It's a bit too tight, I'd say. Hi. Is that Louise? Is it? Hello. And hi, farming project. We might actually put that sell point. When did I start streaming? It was about 3. So we've got about a quarter of an hour till I stop for today. That'll be fine. Will it be fine? I think it's a bit too high actually. Oh yeah. I might put the out farm at the end of this road actually. Might be quite nice to have it a bit further away from the village and that sort of stuff. Hi Eddie. Not bad. That'll be fine, I think. And hi to Alfie. I'm putting in a new road that'll lead out to the arable farm, which is going to be somewhere about there, and then hopefully it'll go to an out farm which isn't owned by the user, and that'll contain like a bale sell point. That'll be somewhere off there. Possibly I might need to extend that road. It's gonna be, it's probably, in total including my previous extension, it'll probably be including the previous extension, it's probably going to be about I don't know, maybe not quite twice the size, but not too far off. The yard, that's the cow farm yard, pit and things, that's what's mainly added, and the entrance has changed. That's the contractor's yard. I've added this shed, which has got the grain, fertiliser and seeds and pit. And for a more detailed explanation to what I've changed, you just have to look back probably about 10-15 minutes ago. I went around everything that's changed, so that's probably your best bet. So we'll guess it about there, I think. Farming project I occasionally do, but not like every single episode, if you know what I mean. Probably want to put it in about there, I'd say. Maybe it could have been. What do you think, guys? Is that a lot wide enough for the actual OSR? Possibly not. Let's put it out here then, actually, where that dirt thing is. I'll do there, I think. And we'll just grass off that last pass. that track, this road further down. I don't really want to make it opposite that. We could make it there maybe, but I don't want to make it opposite that gate. It look a bit too uniform, I think. Do this again. That's right. Right. We'll just extend that track down now. So we'll just grey in an we'll just kind of grey out a vague area of size wise. About there. I haven't been. I hadn't really planned to, but I could do this like an hour sort of the map, making sort of every week or every couple of days if you'd prefer, or guys will just have to let me know on that one. Right, so if I just stick that in there, I'm just gonna grab another map object and then we'll just pop the sheds in. I'm just gonna grab the grain stores off. I might have them already actually. Let's just have a look. What about the yards, Daniel? We were just putting in the arable yard now, and if you wanted to see the other one, I'll fly over there quickly. But for a better view, you probably want to go back to about 20 minutes ago. No, I haven't got it. And hello to Jürgen. I can't pronounce your name, sorry. Jorkan, I think. Yeah, no, I'm just grabbing a map object, so you can't need to see anyway. It's just loading up and grabbing that, so that's why it's on BRB. Oh, hello, Owen, then. Daniel Ossell requests a shout out. So there you go. Field Project 65 requests a shout out, and again, there you go. You can go right up to the edge, I think. Thinking about that, we'll actually have... Okay, so we can actually make two, and then I'll have to put in the actual grain itself to a later date. Okay. Right. So this is kind of going to be for bale storage around here. Might put in a standard storage shed on there. Actually, let's put in one of these. And we'll spin it through 90 degrees. Oh dear. The wrong one. No, it's done it. I thought it was about to crash. It will hopefully be public if I can get the permissions, or if it's edited enough to be classified as my own map. But if I can't, then it'll have to remain private, and it'll basically be for whenever I can finish it. and if it's gonna be not done in time for well, not long enough for 15, then I'll change it over to 17 and then only release that one, but if you know what I mean. Well, I might release both in case some people want to do it, but we'll have to see. I'll put the fence on there and then move it in a bit. And we'll just copy the triggers once I remember. Horrid, hello. For now, I'll put one. For now, I'll put just one of these containers here, but I do intend to get some Yahar tanks and put them in there instead. But I'll just put one so I don't forget the triggers there. Ooh, wrong direction. And hello to Gary. Do you want to come and join me at the maze, Gary, please? Well, if you are available to, that'd be brilliant. And we'll leave it there then, guys. So I will try and sort out all these things, make a church transform, probably a village transform as well, and put them in it. Yeah. There's an Eng Agri. No, there isn't. There was an Eng Agri one. Oh well. And then these barns kind of make a new transform to this area as well. So guys, thanks for watching. It's an hour and about an hour, possibly 10 minutes. And you can watch that back as a video if you would like to. Hopefully this time it won't cut it 5 minutes short like it did on the 12-hour live stream. But anyway, yes, thank you and goodbye.